We should force someone to eat their own friend. Okay, but be quick. Okay, whatever. We aren't gonna talk about that. I don't even remember much, dude. My memory was fucking fractured during that time. It was all I knew. I just remember waking up in a camp one day. I mean, I don't fucking care, really. But you've got me thinking about something. You want to kill some people? I've got a few targets in mind. It's kind of relevant to this. There's this house down north that I know has good loot. It's also a sweet place to crash, if we kill the people that are in it. Don't ask how I know about it or what it's like. Just know we got 2 fuckers to kill and it's a long time coming. So, are you down? Let's go kill some cunts. Cocksucker. We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Hey.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady? It's gotten so bad that even I think twice before going out at night around here.
What if we...
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I gotta tell you, human brain tastes kind of odd. You really need to fry it up for a while to really get the best of it. It's kind of juicy, you know?
Hey there, baby girl. Don't you remember me? The name's Shia. We spent the night together a few weeks back.
I've got no idea who the fuck you are. Your name doesn't ring any bells, dude.
Bullshit! We talked about your life in the vault, remember? It was at the Atomic Wrangler.
One of these days, Red
Come
Moose is
on.
going to show off her
Don't
death
leave me
claws.
hanging, girl.
Listen, I was just doing my job. I couldn't give a shit about you, no offense. I don't even do that work anymore. Go find someone else.
You fucking bitch! Screw you! Hey there, what's cooking? Sticks and stones
we
may break
force
my
someone to
bones,
eat
but
their own
words will
guts?
never hurt me.
Sup, dude? Not too bad. I've quit prostitution and I'm now looking for jobs around North Vegas. I did try joining the Fiends, but they, well, let's just say they are very different to the raiders I used to run with. I ain't involving myself with whatever the fuck they're doing, you know? Yeah, dude, they're completely fucked in the head. I did think about joining the cons instead, but the whole entire ritual thing kinda threw me off. Anyway, I'm glad you decided to come. What brings you here? Oh shit, yeah, about that. I think they're tracking me. I saw a shady dude watching me earlier. He was masked up and shit. I think they're pissed about us killing Gash. Word must have got around. I'd be surprised if they don't come after you soon. We need to think of something, or we're dead. Well, I think they knew Gasher went to confront me about the lack of clients, and are suspicious because he's dead and I've gone missing. I didn't think this shit through. I should have... Wait, who the fuck is that?
Any last words? Come get some!
Vic, is that you? Jeez, dude. Take off the mask and
Don't tell me what to do.
Thanks for having my back, dude. We sure as hell showed him, am I right? That was Vic. He's usually the one that gets sent out to take down bounties, which means we've definitely got a target on our back. Honestly, I have no idea. They could be watching us from anywhere. Our best bet is to go into hiding. That, or we could just off ourselves. I don't know. Unless you've got any better ideas? Oh, nah, I'm good. I prefer traveling alone. In fact, I think we should split up. Meet me at another spot in a few days or so. Maybe West Side? Yeah, let's meet in West Side. See ya.
We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up. Having sex on Psycho Buff is fucking amazing. We should do that sometime. If it breathes, we shoot it.
That
if
sweetie
it walks
sure is
and
something.
talks, we shoot it again. If it pleads and...
Why did you betray us, Harley? Gasher was nothing but good to you, and then you got him killed. Why did you do it? Why? Answer me, you bitch!
It was the right thing to do, Rhino. Gash was just using me. He was a terrible partner, and an even worse human being. He deserved to die.
No, he didn't, you whore. He's the one who saved you from that
Wandering the
godforsaken
Kinda
Mojave
like
makes you
being a
wish
farmer.
for a
Gave you a
genocide.
chance.
If I
Taught
could
you
nuke
how to
this
fight,
shithole, I would.
how to survive.
I want it eradicated. Piles of
You're
bodies
saying that like he
everywhere.
didn't capture me and kill my friends first. Fuck him and fuck you. You can all go jump off a bridge.
Are you fucking serious?
Peace.
You weren't captured. Stop lying. You were saved from an experiment. We gave your friends a chance and they attacked us.
Whatever. Time to die, you asshole.
Whoa! Come on!
Whew, that was a close one. Thanks for having my back. I wouldn't have survived that without you. It seems like they're hell-bent on killing me. Damn right I owe you. Honestly, that confrontation has made me doubt my decision to travel alone. That's not an option anymore with Gasher's gang still lurking. What do you think I should do? You know what? Fuck it. I'm down, dude. I'm ready. Let's go fuck some shit up.
One time I cut the hands and feet off a dude. It was really funny. He woke up screaming. Didn't last long before he bled out, though, which sucked.
Howdy.
Howdy. Hi. Maszo Fabish. My pleasure is unknown. Goodbye.
Peace. When I was in the vault, we used to do this thing called the GOAT exam. It was whack. Pretty sure it said I was a security officer or something.
Then at the end of it, just kill the winner and eat them.
Anything new happening?
me some of your chems! I gotta tell you, human brain tastes kind of odd. You really need to fry it up for a while to really get the best of it.
Sup? Thanks, dude. I kept it from when I used to live in a vault. Yours is nice, too. Are you from a vault, or did you steal yours? Oh, fair enough. They're handy little things. Sometimes I feel like they are too good to be true, you know? Like they do everything. See ya.
It's kind of juicy, you know? What if we force someone to eat their own guts?
The weather is less shit here compared to back home. Though it's kind of orange, don't you think?
I really don't like Cook. Please, give me some of your chems! I'm going to eat you alive. Kill you.
Raiders over at Evergreen were a nasty bunch, but they did have a pet behemoth, which was kind of cool. Only you saw that size of that thing.
really don't like Cook.
Who the fuck are you and why are you in my house? I swear to fucking God, if you're fiends, I'm gonna...
Hey, Dad, did you miss me?
Oh, good God! You're still alive! Jenny, quick, get out of here!
Eat you alive! Kill everything! We sure as hell did! Holy shit, that felt fucking awesome! They sold me off to the Legion. They can rot in hell for all I care. Take that, you fucking worms. Those pussies gave me to the Legion because I killed my little sister. Even though it was justified, they didn't get it. She was a baby, who cares? Oh, about 12 or something. I don't know. Who fucking cares? They're dead now. They can cry about it in the afterlife while changing her diapers. Anyways, I'm bored. Do you want to have sex? Ha ha ha, I was just kidding, retard. I'd rather die than fuck with you. Now let's get out of here.
I met some weird people when I was a prostitute. Some of the clients were like something straight out of a comic book. Checkered suits, masks, you name it.
Driver Nephi is the coolest motherfucker I've ever met. I want a golf club just like him. Maybe mine can have spikes. That'd be fucking sick.
Don't know, don't care.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. I'm sorry, but your balance does not meet the minimum balance. If you are unable to meet the minimum balance requirement, an official passport is an acceptable alternative. Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
I once
Only
knew
The weather
someone
is
who
less
was
shit
clawed
here
to death
compared
with
to
their
back
bare
home.
hands.
Are you okay?
Though
I
it's
helped her
kind of
skin it.
orange, don't you think?
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby. Another satisfied? Yep. If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies. I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game? Here you go. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. Alright, come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you. Stop back if you... Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Take a gander. Thanks.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Have a look. Thanks. Sure. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running. That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know. Anything else I can help you with? Why? Do you work for one of the casinos? In that case, yes I do. Follow me. Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
How's it going?
Get fucked.
When I was in the vault, we used to do this thing called the GOAT exam. It was whack.
Howdy. I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms. Talk to you later.
Evening.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph.
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers.
If it
you're
walks
used to
and
humping
talks,
it across
we
the
shoot it
waist,
again.
straight
If it
toward
pleads
trouble,
and begs, we
we
shoot
want
it
you.
until there's nothing left.
You got a pit buller. We definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about
I'm going
your
to eat you
skills,
alive.
you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Out. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for that.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting punks. Hey!
Time to die, you fucker! I once knew someone who beat a deathclaw to death with their bare hands. I helped her skin it.
Sometimes you gotta make tough calls and rob someone less fortunate than you. It's life. But never feel guilt when you steal from someone in a suit.
Welcome back. What can I get you? Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. Sure, take a look. Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. All right, 50-50 it is, but you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Anything else you need? Talk to you later.
Thank God I didn't join the Fiends. My old crew never did as many chems as they do. They're a different breed entirely. Also, they wear weird hats.
Jet for breakfast, Psycho for lunch, Buff out for dinner, and Mentats before bed.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess? Damn! I didn't want to hand over all of my caps because I won't have enough to get home to California. Here, take it all. I'll find my way home one way or another.
Just make sure to down it with some beer or whiskey when you're done.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Jet for breakfast, Psycho for lunch, Buff out for dinner, and Mentats before bed. Just make sure to down it with some beer or whiskey when you're done.
The weather is less shit here compared to back home, though it's kind of orange, don't you think?
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Ow! What the hell was that for? Ah, crap. I was hoping they'd forget about my tab. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me. Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this. I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a free-side VIP. Yes, indeed. Santiago is very important. I even have a discount in Mick and Ralph's. Perhaps you could use Santiago's discount. For 50 caps, Santiago will tell you the super-secret code word to get a discount with Mick. Santiago thanks you. Tell Mick Santiago sent you, and the code word is extravaganza. Sir, Santiago told you. Santiago has no debts. Ow! Okay, here. Take the caps. Just don't hurt Santiago again. Bye.
One time I cut the hands and feet off a dude, it was really funny. He woke up screaming. Didn't last long before he bled out though, which sucked.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Gasher's goons ain't got shit on us.
Welcome back. What can I get you? Bye.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
You alive?
The weather is less shit here compared to back home, though it's kind of orange, don't you think?
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
Yep. Playing debt collector for the Garretts, huh? I guess someone has to do their dirty work. Yep, here you go. Thanks for stopping in.
I'm going to... One time I cut the hands and feet off a dude. It was really funny. He woke up screaming.
Come to
Didn't
Mick and
last
Ralph's
long
for
before
all
he
your
bled out,
shopping
though,
needs.
which sucked.
Another person passing through Freeside, huh? No doubt going straight to Vegas. Best keep moving, partner. We have enough problems around here. Best get leaving.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Yep.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? Whoa, Nelly. There's insult comedy, and then there's psycho comedy. I guess you aren't the heckler Garrett hired to spice up my show. What do you want? Eesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management. Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeah, go on. Scram.
Get rough with the escorts, and you'll be seeing the business
We
end
should
of my
secretly
barrel.
plant mines inside the dumpsters and...
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? How many chips would you like? Is there anything else I can help you with? How many chips would you like? Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with? Talk to you later.
Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food... they get fucking blown up.
Howdy.
Welcome back. What can I get? Sure, take a look.
How's it going?
How's it going?
I'm going to eat you.
Time to die, asshole. The raiders over at Evergreen were a nasty bunch, but they did have a pet behemoth, which was kind of cool. If only you saw that size of that thing.
If I hear the words, please don't kill me, one more time, I'm going to detonate this collar myself. I don't give a shit.
I'm putting you in the dirt.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
That's it. Keep moving.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas. The place to get started is Lucky 38. See that big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner? That's where you find Mr. House, New Vegas's head honcho. And he's itching to make your acquaintance. Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Barely see the street.
Those last 5 shots were about it.
Gonna have words with your commanding officer after this.
Why do they
No
call
lawyer.
it a monorail? It's a train.
I once knew someone who
A
beat a death
train.
brought a death in their bare hands.
So, and let's
We
see
leaving
what it's-
already?
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock in trade? Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip.
Almost out of caps.
Come on,
Look alive, guys. You're on NCR time.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Come back soon now.
When I was in the vault, we used to do this thing called the GOAT exam. It was whack. Pretty sure it said I was a security officer or something.
Where to, partner? Penthouse floor.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
I miss Billy. He's my favorite. Maybe I'll have him for dinner sometime.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that? Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss? Until then.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy. Casino floor.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Don't know. Don't care.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
If I hear the words, "Please don't kill me," one more time, I'm going to detonate this collar myself. I don't give a shit.
Good to see a friend of our government.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Have a good time, baby.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit. I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed. If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Don't get too close to Mr. Benny.
What if we force someone to eat their own guts?
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living? Luck is for losers, baby. Someone pulled strings. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down? To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow? You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound? I know, you figured me for a creep. It's your prerogative. If you change your mind, come find me on the casino floor. In the meantime, the presidential is yours whenever you want it. Adios. You got questions? I got answers. It's the House Edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor. Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one, but the chip sticks with me. Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a percentage. Until then, I'll pay you a retainer and bonuses for special missions. Guess I should have seen that coming.
The raiders over at Evergreen were a nasty bunch, but they did have a pet behemoth which... was kind of cool. If only you saw that size of that thing.
Hey, there's the high roller.
We should buy slaves off the Legion and force them to fight each other. Then, at the end of it, just kill the winner and eat them.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the Strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice! Sure! Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. See you around! Don't you just love that platinum chip? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do. Oh! He wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something. Neat. Let me know what you find out. Don't stay away too...
Sometimes you gotta make tough calls and rob someone less fortunate than you. It's life. But never feel guilt when you steal from someone in a suit.
We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up.
Ring a ding, baby.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Hi, asshole. I don't know why you guys in the West use other forms of currency. It's weird. Why not just use caps? They're much easier to deal with, you know?
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
The weather is less shit here compared to back home, though it's kind of orange, don't you think?
Jet for breakfast, Psycho for lunch, Buff out for dinner, and Mentats before bed. Just make sure to down it with some beer or whiskey when you're done. What if we force someone to eat their own guts?
The raiders over at Evergreen were a nasty bunch, but they did have a pet behemoth, which was kinda cool. If only you saw that size of that thing.
Wandering the Mojave makes you wish for a genocide. If I could nuke this shithole, I would. I want it eradicated. Piles of bodies everywhere.
Sometimes you gotta make tough calls and rob someone less fortunate than you. It's life. But never feel guilt when you steal from
Wandering the Mojave makes you wish for... I want it eradicated. Piles of bodies everywhere.
Time to die. I'm putting you in the... Time to...
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
I don't know why you guys in the West use other forms of currency. It's weird. Why not just use caps? They're much easier to deal with.
Wandering the Mojave makes you wish for a genocide. If I could nuke this shithole, I would. I want it eradicated. Piles of bodies everywhere. One time I cut the hands and feet off a dude. It was really funny. He woke up screaming. Didn't last long before he bled out though, which sucked.
My old crew weren't the kind of people to mindlessly kill others. We picked our jobs carefully and were mercs more than raiders. It was fun.
Ah, you fucker! If I hear the words, "Please don't kill me," one more time, I'm going to detonate this collar myself. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes you gotta make tough calls and rob someone less fortunate than you. It's life. But never feel guilt when you steal from someone in a suit.
I gotta tell you, human brain tastes kind of odd. You really need to fry it up for a while to really get the best of it. It's kind of juicy, you know? I gotta tell you, human brain... tastes kind of odd. You really need to fry it up for a while to really get the best of it.
Speak to our Decanus, Dead Sea.
Have you come to Nelson seeking your death, profligate? Forgive my challenge. I'll take you to my Decanus at once. Awe, why have you come to Nelson? You have license to go where you please, at my will. True to Caesar.
Awe, true to Caesar.
Watch yourself, profligate.
I don't know why you guys in the West use other forms of currency. It's weird. Why not just use caps? They're much easier to deal with, you know?
Jet for breakfast.
You're the courier I've heard so much about. My squad needs your assistance. If you want to be that way, I'll leave you alone.
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
My old crew weren't the kind of people to mindlessly kill others. We picked our jobs carefully and were mercs more than raiders. It was fun.
I'll wait.
Degenerates like you
So
belong on a
whenever
cross.
a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up.
Watch yourself, profligate. Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider? You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Excuse me, but I have been forbidden from speaking to you until you are on better terms with the Legion.
Oh. Our way, true to Caesar.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver? The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe, true to Caesar.
True to Caesar.
The camps are getting crowded.
I'm harsh on the... What the fuck was that? I've seen crippled sleighs move faster.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man. That can be arranged. You will be facing off against a couple of disobedient slaves. Not much of a challenge, but it might be entertaining to watch. Remember the rules. Light armor and machetes only. And, of course, to the death. Good luck.
Hey! They hardly even know how to fight.
I once knew Death claw to death with their bare hands. I helped her skin it.
I don't know why you guys in the West use other forms of currency. It's weird. Why not just use caps? They're much easier to deal with, you know?
As expected, it wasn't much of a fight, but what can you expect from slaves? There's a captured NCR trooper available, Sergeant Andrews. He's already been challenged once and survived, so he should be a worthy opponent. Careful in there. He's tougher than he looks.
Hey!
I'm going to eat you. Having sex on Psycho Buff is fucking amazing. We should do that sometime.
A good fight. Some NCR troopers can be competent fighters. I have a dangerous one for you. An NCR ranger by the name of Stella. We got lucky since we rarely capture rangers alive. Even though she's a woman, she's killed every man who's faced her in the arena. Even one of the elite Kenturians. With her bare hands. Watch out for her. She's one of the deadliest fighters I've ever seen.
Over here! Kill you! Kill everything!
Unbelievable. You stood against a ranger in single combat and survived. Sorry, but there's nobody left who'd even be a challenge for you. Go. Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. I'm looking forward to getting sent across.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? Oh, I'll give you the platinum chip, and then you'll use it exactly like I tell you to. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
I miss Billy. He's my favorite. Maybe I'll have him for dinner sometime.
The camps are getting crowded.
The weather is less shit here compared to back home, though it's kind of...
Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Step carefully around here and you might just leave alive. I'm Anthony, Master of the Hounds. Lupa. Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our best dogs. She's getting old, but she's still a tough old bitch. Aren't you, girl? Yeah. Yeah? We breed them mostly, but sometimes we get some good ones from Denver. That whole city is overrun with them. Been doing it since I was a boy. The mongrels know to listen up when I start talking to them. Okay. Later.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
One time I cut the hands and feet off a dude, it was really funny. He woke up screaming. Didn't last long before he bled out, though, which sucked.
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip. That you were searched very thoroughly when you arrived at the fort is a certainty. And as the chip is a little too large to be secreted away, I also regard it a certainty that the chip was discovered, taken from you, and given to Caesar, who returned it to you. 2 + 2 = 4, Caesar wants you to destroy whatever you find in this bunker. But that's not going to happen, because you're going to work for me. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
join the Fiends. My old crew never did as many chems as they do. They're a different breed entirely. Also, they wear weird hats.
We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up. Fucker!
This will not be tolerated.
We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up.
My old crew weren't the kind of people to... Carefully, and we're mercs more than raiders. It was fun.
Someone to eat their own guts.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again. You're free to leave.
Gasher's goons ain't got shit on us.
I'm looking.
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with...
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he died? Complete.
That green stuff super mutant. Use. Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories.
Where to, partner?
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it. Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. A great deal shall be happening, a cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. What you see there will help you understand the significance of what you accomplished at the fort.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by
I miss
now.
Billy. He's my favorite.
The titanium
Maybe I'll
alloy
have him for
housing
dinner
that
sometime.
protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Westinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness
When I was in the
per
vault,
unit.
we used to do this thing
The
called the
city of
goat
New Vegas
exam. It was
finally
whack.
has soldiers
Pretty
worthy
sure it
of
said I was a
protecting.
security officer. or
Return to the
something.
penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip. I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself. Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam. Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, Then I want to make sure that the boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Driver Nephi is the coolest motherfucker I've ever met. I want a golf club just like him. Maybe mine can have spikes.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, you might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Move along. Move along.
Driver Nephi is the coolest motherfucker I've ever met. I want a golf club just like him. Maybe mine can have spikes. That'd be fucking sick.
Man, I thought those tin cans of Mr. House's were tough before.
If it breathes, we shoot it. If it walks and talks, we shoot it again. If it pleads and begs, we shoot it until there's nothing left.
Gasher's goons ain't got shit on us.
One time I cut the hands and feet off a dude, it was really funny. He woke up screaming. Didn't last long before he bled out though, which sucked.
Hey.
The raiders over at Evergreen were a nasty bunch, but they did have a pet behemoth, which was kind of cool. If only you...
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome. Kill you! Kill everyone! Kill everything!
I'm... dirt.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. Servos active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business. Numbness will subside in several minutes, awaiting further orders. Yes, sir.
Walks and talks.
I hear the Legion is camping out across the river. I hope they're not planning to attack. Those bloodthirsty mole rats are never up to any good. You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is! It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Yep.
Things look to be building up on either side of the dam. This doesn't look good.
When I was in the vault, we used to do this thing called the GOAT exam. It was whack.
Come to the Silver
I'm pretty sure it
Rush
said
for
I was
all
a
your
security officer or something.
Get fucked. If it breathes, we shoot it. If it walks and talks, we shoot it again. If it pleads and begs, we shoot it until there's nothing left. I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome.
Sometimes you gotta make tough calls and rob someone less fortunate than you. It's life. But never feel guilt when you steal from someone in a suit.
That had to hurt just watching it.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey there. Sure. Here's what I got. Give me a shout if you need anything. Bye.
Wandering the Mojave makes you wish for a genocide. If I could nuke this shithole, I would. I want it eradicated. Piles of bodies everywhere.
I met some weird people when I was a prostitute. Some of the clients were like something straight out of a comic book. Checkered suits, masks, you name it.
I got an idea. What if we inject a ghoul with that green stuff super mutants use? Then we can create a ghoul super mutant. That'd be awesome. We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up.
You do well to serve the Legion. You think you'll pay for that?
You fucker! I really don't like Cook. We should secretly plant mines inside the dumpsters in Freeside, so whenever a homeless junkie looks for food, they get fucking blown up. Kill you! Kill everyone! Kill everyone! Get for breakfast, Psycho for lunch, Buff out for dinner, and Mentat. I really don't like Cook.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment. Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not? Oh, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat. There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager. Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside.
You're so fucking boring. I miss Billy. He's my favorite. Maybe I'll have him for dinner sometime.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? Are you even human? Some kind of mutant? Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world. But I think we need to let it in, just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis. You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
I met some weird people when I was a prostitute. Some of the clients were like something straight out of a comic book. Checkered suits, masks, you name it.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
My old crew weren't the kind of people to mindlessly kill others. We picked our jobs carefully and were mercs more than raiders. It was fun.
Another glorious day in this man's army. Another glorious day in this man's army.
We survived out here pretty well so far without any help from the outside.
Hungry for grub? I bet you would, but Pearl didn't give me permission to sell to outsiders. Bye.
I don't know why you guys in the West use other forms of currency. It's weird. Why? Not just use caps. They're much easier to deal with, you know?
I don't have anything to say to you, outsider. Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
We've survived out here pretty well so far, without any help from the outside.
Morning.
Hungry for grub? I bet you would, but Pearl didn't give me permission to sell to outsiders. Bye.